Hi guys, welcome back. I got my surgery on December 7th, so I'm over a week post-op now. I've been filming some little daily updates post-surgery, so I will include those after this clip, but I just wanted to start out by talking a little bit about what the surgery was like and what the doctor found. So I went in at about 6:30 in the morning on December 7th, and I was there for a couple hours just getting prepped. He had given me gabapentin and some Tylenol to take before surgery, and then I had an IV in before I went in with some nausea meds and I think pain medication as well. The process of getting ready for surgery was really smooth. The surgeon actually had to come in and reaffirm the spots with the Doppler, which is a little ultrasound where he could hear my heartbeat. So we confirmed my 3 incision locations. I have 1 on the left and then 2 on the right. So he marked those with his own special marker so that he knew exactly where to cut in. And then besides that, I didn't really have to do anything to get prepped. I just kind of waited around for a little bit, and then they knocked me out, and I don't even remember going into the OR. The last thing I remember is being wheeled in. And then I woke up 4 hours later, and I was in quite a bit of pain when I woke up. I had sort of the same migraine I felt going into surgery, which could have just been sort of like my body remembering the pain, but they gave me fentanyl and oxy, and I was feeling pretty good. So the surgeon found quite a bit of structural damage when he did the surgery, which is really great. Obviously, I wanted him to find a lot of stuff to fix. So on the left and the 2 spots on the right, he found the blood vessel interaction that he was expecting. I had blood vessels wrapped around the nerves in my temples, the auriculotemporal nerve, and I had 2 different spots of intersection on the right, which is why I had 2 incision points. So he said he went in and he took out about this much of the blood vessel, and he made sure that the nerve has space and is not being trapped by anything. So that's really good that he was able to fix that. Above the left eye, he found interaction with bone, and he described it as everybody, I guess, in their forehead, it's the supraorbital nerve, I believe. It comes through a little hole in your brow bone, and in my case, and in a lot of people with migraines, the hole was just a little bit too small, and so it was compressing the nerves above my eye. So he actually went in and he said he actually had to break a little bit off of the bone and shave it down to give that nerve more space to breathe. And that caused quite a bit of post-op pain above my eye, just because he had to go in and shave. And he said even before surgery, he said in people whose bone needs shaved, they feel a bit more pain post-surgery just because the sort of damage and trauma of surgery is more extensive. So I'm glad he was able to find that and fix it, but it has definitely not felt great in recovery. But over the right eye, he actually found a deformity. He said he'd never seen anything like this, which I thought was kind of cool. But he described it as, so like I said on the left side, the nerve comes through a hole in the bone. And so he described it as on the right side, instead of growing straight out of the bone, my nerve sort of grew. So like this is the bone, my nerve grew out of it, but then started to run parallel to it. And so it was just being compressed and just like sort of chafing against that bone. And so obviously that caused a lot of pain. That was actually super validating to hear that it was a deformity he said I was most likely born with, because that explains why I've had headaches my entire life. I remember being like 4 or 5 years old and reading a book and having to take my glasses off and rub my eyes because my head hurt. And so I think that deformity was causing a ton of the what I would consider daily headaches that I've literally had in my entire life. So that was super interesting, and I'm glad that he was able to fix that. But once again, because of the extensive structural bone interaction, he had to shave and break, and so there's been a lot of post-op pain as well on the right eye. So both of my eyes definitely hurt a lot. The pain sort of radiates like up my forehead and then down behind my eyes, and that has been actually worse than the pain in my temples post-recovery, so, or during recovery, I guess. So super interesting, but definitely has been a little rough to heal from. But overall, he said he was super happy with how surgery went. He said he fixed everything that he could fix, and that those 6 nerves that he targeted are fully decompressed. So once I'm recovered, I should be feeling quite a bit better. He said it takes about 6 weeks to recover from surgery itself, and then it takes 3 months for the nerves to heal enough to be able to tell how they're going to look long term. So it's too early to determine success or failure because I'm still having surgical pain and not even like normal pain that I had before. It's mostly just a direct result of what happened during surgery. So too early to tell, but definitely feeling optimistic and feeling very validated that, you know, no amount of pain medication would have ever fixed it because it was structural. And I've just always known that something anatomical was wrong. Like I've always felt that that is the case, and I've never had a doctor take that seriously. And so super, super validating to know that I had a literal bone deformity. But as far as healing goes, I have stitches above my eyes. I will try to insert pictures. I don't know how to do that, but I'll try to Google it and figure it out. But I had stitches, and the stitches are out now. So I have just little scars. They already look really, really good. And then I still have staples in my head, and those come out next Wednesday. As far as healing, like from the actual stitches and staples and everything, I feel like my incisions look super, super healthy and good. So it's just that sort of post-op pain that is my biggest concern right now. But yeah, I will include all of those little daily updates like I talked about, and then I will probably continue to film recovery as it happens. So thank you for watching, and enjoy my little daily updates.
Hi guys, it is day 2 after surgery. I apologize for the lighting. I took the bulbs out of my light because my eyes are super, super sensitive right now. As you can see, they're super swollen as well. I have stitches over my incisions, and then I also have 3 incisions in my head. I have 2 on the right and 1 on the left, and those have staples in them. I'm in a bit of pain. It's not too unmanageable. I'm on quite a lot of meds that are keeping it pretty stable, but I do feel the incisions a lot. The wrap is kind of tight, and so I feel like there's swelling in my head and it's kind of pushing against it, but I am on steroids, so that seemed to be helping with the swelling. I am really tired and very out of it from the meds and just from the surgery itself. It ended up only being a 4-hour surgery. They had originally said it would be 6, but the surgeon said everything went according to plan and went really quickly. So, but it was still a long day at the hospital, and I had to be there, I think, 2 hours after I woke up and 2 hours before I went into surgery. So, still a long day, very exhausting, but overall, I am doing okay. I don't feel that bad. I would say my pain level is about the same as it was before I had surgery. So it's a different kind of pain. I don't feel my nerves right now. I just feel the incisions. My nerves should slowly start to wake up in the next few days. They are really numb right now. I do have a little bit of a tingling sensation on the top of my head. I think one of those nerves is waking up. I will have more information on the surgery itself when I go back in for my post-op next week. I was snoozing on fentanyl and oxy when the surgeon told my parents so what exactly happened during surgery, so I will have to be reminded of that next week. But from what my parents remember, he said that all 6 nerves he operated on did have blood vessel interactions. So the ones in my temples, I'm pretty sure had blood vessels wrapped around them, and then I'm not sure about the ones over my eyes. It might have just been intersecting and not wrapping, but either way, there was blood vessel interaction in all 6. And he did have to shave bone over my left eye because the nerves were pressing up against it. And then in my right eye, I actually had some kind of bone deformity in my bone above my eye. And he said I was probably born with that deformity, which explains why I've had a lot of headaches and migraines since I was a little kid. But he described it as a sort of like notched groove that the nerves were sitting in and were being compressed by. And so I'm interested to hear more about that post-op, and we'll definitely give more details when I have them. But as of right now, I'm feeling really optimistic about all of the structural damage he was able to fix. It's really reassuring to know that I had a deformity that I was born with, and also all of this blood vessel interaction. It really explains the level and the duration of my pain. So feeling pretty good, all things considered. Obviously not feeling great, but I have been able to stay on top of the pain. It has not spiked out of control, and I've been sleeping a lot. So it's like 7 right now. I'm about to go to bed. I am so tired. So I will continue to do little daily updates, and then after my post-op, I will probably film a little bit more in detail about the findings of the surgery, and I'll probably include that clip first and then go into these daily updates. So this might be the second thing you're seeing. But either way, thanks for watching, and I will continue to film. Hi guys, it is Saturday, so 2 days after surgery. I am feeling okay today. I would say my pain is at about a 6 or a 7, so pretty manageable, about the same, or actually a little bit better, I would say, than it was before I went in for surgery. I'm still not having any nerve pain. They are probably still numb, so I might have more pain, like migraine pain, once those nerves wake up, but for now it's just my incisions. They aren't too painful today, definitely better than yesterday. The only difference is that they are itchy today, so I can feel the staples in my head, and especially the stitches above my eye are super, super itchy, and the pain meds don't help with itching, so it's kind of driving me a little bit crazy, but it's better than pain. I would much rather have itching than pain, so overall feeling good. I slept a lot today again, and so I haven't really been awake too much, but my appetite is coming back. I actually threw up the day of surgery. After surgery, I think I swallowed a lot of air during being intubated. So I threw up on Thursday night after surgery, and then yesterday I didn't really have an appetite, but today I feel like my appetite has come back and my nausea has gone down. So yeah, not feeling too bad. Tomorrow I get to take off my bandages, which is exciting, and I'm not really sure what the staples will look like or how much hair he had to shave around them, so that will be in tomorrow's video. I'm also able to body shower tomorrow, so I will probably be in a fresh outfit next time I film. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay up a couple more hours to get my next round of pills in and then go to bed. But overall, definitely feeling a little better than yesterday. I'll give a close-up of my eyes. I know the lighting is horrible. My eyes are still really sensitive to light, but I do feel like the swelling and the stitches are looking pretty good. The bruising looked a little worse yesterday, and so I think it's probably gonna start getting better every day. And I get my stitches out next Wednesday. So yeah, that is today's update, and see you tomorrow. Hi guys, it is day 3 after surgery. As you can tell, I was able to take my bandages off today, which is really exciting. They were kind of tight, and so I felt like it made my swelling in my head feel more intense just because of how tight the bandages were, so definitely feeling better now that I got those off. I will try to insert pictures of my staples because, again, lighting is terrible in here. Eyes are still super sensitive. I was able to put my glasses on today for the first time. The swelling above my eyes is definitely going down. I'll try to show my staples. I don't know how much you can see them. There's just one set of staples on this side, and then there's 2 sets on this side. Those come out in 3 weeks, I believe, so they stay in a bit longer. I get the stitches above my eyes out on Wednesday. I'm feeling better than yesterday, I would say. I am having some more pressure and pain where my incisions are in the front. I think those nerves are finally starting to wake up, and so I feel just a lot of pressure. It doesn't really feel like migraine pain, it just feels more like surgical pain. So it definitely felt like I had to stay on top of my meds a little bit more today. But nausea has gone away. I have a good appetite today. Energy level was a little better. I only took a 1-hour nap today instead of a 2-hour nap. So I was able to have some family over. My brothers came over for a while, which was nice. I was also able to body shower, which was really good. I can't actually wash my hair for 3 weeks, so it's gonna just look worse. This is the best it's gonna look. But I was able to body shower, which was super nice and felt really good. So, in a fresh change of clothes, and yeah, overall feeling pretty good. Like I said, just some surgical pain today, some pressure, and it feels almost like a sinus headache almost because it's like a lot of pressure above my eyes. But the ones on my head definitely feel better since the bandages are off. So yeah, just a short update today, nothing really crazy to report on, but I will see y'all tomorrow. Hi guys, it is day 5 after surgery. I didn't film yesterday. I didn't really feel like I had anything new to say. Still just taking it easy, still taking my pain meds, resting a lot. My incisions, my stitches come out tomorrow, and I think my staples do as well, but I don't quite remember if they said those were tomorrow or not, so we will see at my post-op. But today is definitely the highest pain level I've had post-surgery. It's not terrible, it's not worse than it was before surgery, but it just feels like there's a ton of pressure above my eyes. I definitely feel like the nerves in my forehead are waking back up, so I feel a lot of pain, like starting up here and radiating down into my eyes, as well as the pressure from the incisions. But I know that he did a lot of work inside my eyes, above my eyes, just like shaving bone and stuff like that. So it makes sense that as those nerves wake up, they are a little bit angry. My temples are still feeling pretty good. I feel the incisions a little bit. They kind of burn sometimes, but I don't think those nerves have woken up quite yet. So for now, just dealing with the pain above my eye. As of tomorrow, I'm starting to wean down off of some of my pain meds, so I'm a little worried for how that will go. But like I said, it's not unbearable and it's not worse than what I was dealing with. So just trying to take it easy. I do feel like my energy gets a little better every day, appetite gets better every day, but just dealing with that surgical pain right now. But I should have more of an update tomorrow after my post-op. I'm excited to hear more details about how the surgery went, all the details that he told my parents, but I was asleep when he was telling them, so I'm excited to hear more about that. And I will film tomorrow and Thursday and then probably post, because then it will be a week post-op. So that is the plan, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it is day 6 after surgery. I got my stitches out today. They look really good. I just have to keep putting the antibiotic cream on them for a few more days as the little holes where the stitches were close up, but the surgeon was really happy with how they looked. And I get my staples out next Wednesday, so that is very exciting. I am actually able to wash my hair tomorrow as well. The OR nurse had said I had to wait 3 weeks, but my surgeon said I should be good to go tomorrow. So tomorrow is 1 week post-op, so I'm going to try to sit down and film a little bit more in detail of how my post-op went and the details that I learned about the surgery. And I should be able to post this video tomorrow. As far as surgical pain, I'm still having quite a bit in the front, in the forehead and behind the eyes. My incisions in the front still feel like there's a lot of pressure behind them, but the meds are still working pretty well. I did have a migraine last night that felt like my old migraine pain, kind of along the right side of my head. It didn't throb the way it used to because I don't have the blood vessels anymore that were interacting with the nerve, but it still was really intense for a couple hours until I took my oxy and just went to sleep. So that was a little discouraging, but I talked to the surgeon about it today and he said it's totally normal to have migraines as the nerves are healing because they kind of went through trauma during surgery, and so sometimes they can be a little bit more reactive in the days and weeks after surgery. So as of right now, my nerves are definitely woken up. I definitely feel them, and my scalp is almost woken up. It's still a little bit numb, but I feel like I'm mostly all awake from surgery and now just have to wait on the healing. He said it's normal to feel pretty rough for 6 weeks, and then it takes 3 months to see results. So just trying to be patient. I haven't felt that bad today. I had the migraine last night, but I woke up feeling okay, so not too discouraged, but yeah, definitely was a little bit unfortunate to have that migraine come back after it had been gone for 5 days. Hi guys, it is day 9 after surgery. I wanted to do one more little daily update before I post this video. I wanted to post it a few days ago, but have honestly been in too much pain to even think about filming, so that's why I haven't done a daily update in a while. The pain up here where I had my incisions, which are looking really, really good, but the pain that in that area is really, really bad. So feeling a lot of pain kind of radiating up. The nerves go up, they start here and they go up, so I feel a lot of pain the entire length of the nerves, and then it also is kind of like radiating down into my eyes as well. So that's been really bad. And the meds aren't really helping too much with it, so mostly just trying to sleep as much as I can. So that's why I haven't been really filming or doing updates, but today is a little bit better, so I'm gonna try to get this posted so that you guys can see it. But yeah, I've definitely been a little discouraged by how bad the pain is. I know it's totally normal to have pretty bad pain after the surgery, and my surgeon even told me I should expect to be in pretty bad shape for 6 weeks. But yeah, it's definitely hard because I don't know yet if the surgery is a success or if I'll have long term relief. So it kind of feels like I'm having a lot of pain, but I don't really know if the payoff will be worth it yet. But obviously, that's just how it works. But yeah, definitely hard because I already have missed out on so much of life, and now it feels like I'm missing out even more. So yeah, that's definitely a little bit got me a little down, but doing okay for the most part. I am genuinely optimistic about the surgery. Like, I do think that it will help, but I think recovery is just going to probably be a little harder than I expected. When I woke up from surgery, I was feeling really good because I was on so many drugs and my nerves were still asleep. And so that kind of got me expecting that my recovery might be really easy, and then now I know that it's not going to be. So just trying to stay positive, take it day by day. I am a little bit less drowsy the past few days. I have more energy, which is good. I'm not sleeping quite as much, but actually, I kind of miss sleeping more. Like, it's better, I think, for me to sleep a lot, so I'm not suffering as much. So I'm glad I have more energy, but also definitely feeling the pain a bit more these past few days. So yeah, I'm not really sure moving forward how much I will film. I feel like daily updates at this point are kind of redundant because it's kind of the same for 3 or 4 days and then maybe something changes. But I will continue to film if anything interesting happens, and I'll try to do maybe like a weekly update at least. I do not see my surgeon again until my 6 week update or my 6 week appointment. So I won't really have any new information from him or any more information on kind of like my prognosis or anything until the 6 week mark. So I might wait until then to post again. But yeah, for now, I'm just trying to document when something exciting happens or when something changes. Besides the pain up front, the temples have actually been pretty solid so far. I've had one full blown migraine since the surgery, but besides that, it's the pain up front that's the worst. And then also, and this was something my surgeon told me to expect, but I'm having a lot of weird, like, shooting, burning, stabbing kind of random pains all over my head and different nerves. It almost feels like, I don't know, little jolts of electricity. And so that has been not fun, but that again, my surgeon told me to expect. So far it seems like I'm having a pretty typical recovery, but definitely hard. So nothing unusual and nothing to be concerned about, but also not a good time. So that is all I have to say for this video, but thank you for watching and Merry Christmas. I will see you all probably in the new year.